I need you to listen closely, because what I'm about to share isn't just another spiritual hype or a recycled prophecy. It's urgent, it's critical, and it's something that countless organizations, agencies, and hidden councils have desperately tried to keep from the public until now. On April 5th, 2025, an unprecedented surge of galactic energy will ripple through our solar system, like an arrow of cosmic light aimed directly at the heart of humanity's consciousness. Commander Ariel of the Syrian Council has conveyed through Elena Kostas, a reputable channel for extraterrestrial collective consciousness and author of Stellar Communications, that this energy pulse is far more than an astronomical anomaly. It's a deliberate, orchestrated event designed to accelerate our evolution and activate dormant abilities, telepathy, remote viewing, precognition that most people have only fantasized about. And make no mistake, there are forces out there that would prefer you remain asleep. This transmission arrives in sync with NASA's observation of unusual gamma-ray bursts emanating from the Galactic Center, all pointing straight at us. These bursts have baffled top astrophysicists. Some see them as mere cosmic coincidences, while others suspect something far grander at play. But the Syrian Council insists that this phenomenon isn't random. It's a precise, timed cosmic shockwave carrying frequencies that will awaken latent strands of our DNA, rewire our neural pathways, and push us toward a radical shift in consciousness. If you've been feeling strange vibrations in your body, a tingling in your spine, or an inexplicable ringing in your ears, don't dismiss these sensations. They are signals, pulsations from the cosmic field, telling you that you're already interacting with this incoming wave. In this video, we're sharing exclusive intelligence that was once reserved for clandestine committees and selected government agencies. But Commander Ariel insists the time for secrecy is over. People everywhere are starting to experience spontaneous expansions in awareness, surprising intuitive hits, and bizarre yet thrilling episodes of telepathy. The entire Syrian preparation protocol will be revealed, including the specialized frequency meditations they recommend and the electromagnetic shielding techniques crucial for stabilizing the central nervous system during this potent transition. Many of these methods have never been made available to the public. Now, because of the urgency of the approaching date, we no longer have the luxury of caution or hierarchical secrecy. Humanity must prepare as one. For decades, Elena Kostas has served as a bridge between Earth-based science and advanced extraterrestrial intelligence. With over 15 years of research into interstellar communication, she has authored multiple papers on cosmic frequencies and how they correlate to shifts in human brainwave states. Data that has intrigued private think tanks and forward-looking scientists across the globe. She was also one of the first to document the phenomenon of plasmic wave resonance, a unique energetic signature that coincides with higher vibrational bursts from the galactic core. Her innate ability to receive transmissions, clear as spoken language, has made her a key conduit for the Syrian Council. And now, with the help of Commander Ariel, she's lifting the veil on precisely what is about to shake our planet to its core. You might say, we've seen energy shifts before. Why is this one so different? Well, astronomers and cosmologists have cataloged countless solar flares, cosmic alignments, and planetary conjunctions over the years. But never before have we measured gamma-ray bursts of this intensity concentrated in such a tight beam toward a single solar system. Never before have so many cultures and traditions converged in their prophecies around the same window of time. April 2025. The upcoming lunar eclipse on April 4th is said to be a trigger point, creating a gravitational and energetic synergy that opens the gateway for the cosmic wave. And the moment the eclipse synergy ends, that's precisely when the energy pulse from the galactic center will arrive. It's like a cosmic tapestry weaving together ancient knowledge and modern science, forming a perfect storm of transformation. Throughout this video, we will break down the science behind the phenomenon, explore historical precedents, from Sumerian tablets and Egyptian pyramid texts to Mayan codices that pointed to this era as a time of grand awakening, and give a detailed overview of the step-by-step process you'll experience as these vibrations hit. You will learn to recognize the telltale signs that you're being activated, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and how to work with those symptoms instead of fighting them. We'll also guide you through the official Syrian preparation protocol, including the meditations and shielding methods that allow a gradual, stable integration of these advanced frequencies. So please, watch every minute of this video. Absorb every detail. There's crucial information at each step that could make the difference between a seamless transition and a chaotic jolt to your system. Now, let's delve into how this event even makes sense. Quantum physics tells us that everything is energy at different levels of density, frequency, and vibration. It's been shown that human consciousness is sensitive to electromagnetic fluctuations, something NASA and the European Space Agency have quietly confirmed in their studies on brainwave interference during solar activity. When you combine that knowledge with spiritual concepts such as the chakra system, Kundalini energy, and the idea of ascension codes embedded in what some call junk DNA, you begin to see how cosmic radiation, specifically gamma-ray bursts, can act as catalysts for higher dimensional activation. Researchers at the Institute of Neurobiology in Switzerland have conducted experiments on gamma-ray simulations that led to unusual shifts in participants' brainwave patterns, spurring short bursts of telepathic communication in controlled lab settings. While these findings never made mainstream headlines, they provide a glimpse into the bridging of science and spirituality. We've known for centuries, perhaps millennia, that cosmic events can spark leaps in human evolution. Ancient civilizations like the Maya precisely calculated cosmic cycles, even predicting a major consciousness shift in what they called the Sixth Age. The Egyptian mystery schools spoke of a time when the Eye of Ra would shower the earth with transformative light, awakening the solar potential within each person. The Sumerians left behind cuneiform tablets describing a future era when star messengers would broadcast frequencies to realign Earth's destiny. And let's not forget the Vedic scriptures, which detail cyclical epochs, yugas, marked by expansions and contractions of human awareness. Time and time again, we see parallels. Whenever intense cosmic radiation aligns with Earth's spiritual readiness, there is a quantum leap in consciousness. But why now, specifically? Why April 5th, 2025? Commander Ariel's transmissions indicate that this date falls within what they call the Galactic Resurgence phase, a precise cosmic window in which the central black hole of the Milky Way expels high-frequency gamma radiation in a swirling plasmic wave. This wave, traveling at near light speed, resonates with what the Syrians refer to as our dimensional lattice, the energetic framework around Earth that interacts with the planet's magnetosphere. Once the magnetosphere is saturated, it cascades this energy into Earth's Schumann resonance, further permeating the biosphere and, by extension, the human electromagnetic field. Essentially, we become antennas, receiving a direct cosmic broadcast. It's split into 3 phases. The first phase, which some of you may already be experiencing, is a subtle pre-wave effect. You might feel subtle yet undeniable body vibrations, or find your sleep patterns disrupted as your pineal gland adjusts to new circadian rhythms. The second phase, peaking right around April 5th, brings the gamma ray bursts themselves. This is when intense surges can trigger spontaneous moments of heightened perception. Telepathy, remote viewing, sudden flashes of insight, or feeling like you can perceive events before they happen. The final phase is the integration period, spanning about a week to a month afterward, where your nervous system and subtle energy bodies recalibrate to maintain these newly awakened abilities. To illustrate just how life-altering this can be, let me share the experience of a man named Luis, a mathematician from Spain who unwittingly came into contact with an earlier, much weaker cosmic pulse in 2022. He was part of a small team of researchers testing advanced radio equipment near a recognized cosmic ray detection site. During one of the bursts, Luis suddenly felt an overwhelming warmth surge through his body. Initially terrified, he described hearing a vibrating hum that seemed to come from both inside and outside his head. Over the next few days, he experienced vivid precognitive dreams. One even warned him of a friend's car accident hours before it happened. When he tried to brush it off as coincidence, more synchronicities piled up. Eventually, he confided in a spiritual mentor who confirmed that he was responding to an amplified frequency. His latent intuitive faculties had been switched on, leading him to a deeper sense of purpose and interconnectedness with others. Luis's story might sound extraordinary, but it's about to become a new norm for many. Let's talk about what you might feel when this cosmic tsunami of energy hits. Physically, you could experience waves of fatigue, or conversely, bursts of electric energy where you can't sleep even if you're exhausted. Muscle spasms, particularly around the neck and shoulders, are common as your body's electromagnetic field tries to adjust to higher oscillations. Many people report tingling sensations in their extremities, often accompanied by pulses of warmth. Changes in appetite or unexplained cravings, especially for lighter, more hydrating foods, are also typical. If you find your heart racing or your digestion fluctuating, try to remain calm. This is your body's intelligence recalibrating to new electromagnetic inputs. Emotionally, it might feel like you're on a roller coaster. You could swing from inexplicable joy or deep gratitude one day to sudden irritability or tears the next. This is normal. Emotions we've suppressed for years can rise to the surface when triggered by higher frequencies. Think of it as an emotional detox. Old patterns, traumas, and limiting beliefs are being shaken loose so that more refined energies can settle in. Although it may seem like an identity crisis, it's actually a thorough clearing process. Spiritually, prepare for heightened intuition. You might sense other people's moods or thoughts, picking up on subtle cues that once went unnoticed. Synchronicities, like meaningful coincidences, can become so frequent they almost feel orchestrated. Sometimes, you might glance at the clock to see repeated numbers like 1111 or 333 repeatedly, or find that you think of someone right before they text you. These are markers that you're shifting to a higher resonance where the boundaries between inner and outer reality blur. Messages from guides, whether you believe in angels, ascended masters, or star beings like the Syrians, can come through dreams or meditations with a clarity that astonishes you. As these energies intensify, you might even find your relationships changing dramatically. You no longer resonate with people who cling to negativity or who keep their vibration anchored in fear. Some friendships fade away, while new ones emerge with people who align more closely with your evolving path. Don't resist this natural realignment. The energy that's pouring in is so potent that it reorganizes your external life to match the shift happening inside you. You might also feel an urge to travel to new places or shift your environment, perhaps relocating to areas that have a calmer or more revitalizing energy signature. So how should you prepare for such a massive transformation of your entire being? First, let's address the physical level. The Syrians emphasize a diet that raises your vibrational frequency, fresh organic fruits and vegetables, plenty of water, especially charged with positive intention or placed briefly in sunlight, and minimal processed foods. They suggest that heavier meats, especially red meat, can slow the assimilation process of these cosmic rays because they require more digestive energy. It's also crucial to keep your lymphatic system active with light exercise, yoga, or simple stretching. Detoxification is another key part of the protocol. Gentle detox methods, such as warm salt baths or infrared sauna sessions, help your body shed old energetic imprints and toxins that can hinder frequency adaptation. Ensure you get ample rest too, because while you sleep, your system does the deepest integration of new energies. Nature is your ally. Spending time near trees, bodies of water, or natural landscapes helps you harmonize with Earth's newly calibrated resonance. Mentally and emotionally, meditation is your anchor. The Syrians recommend daily meditations focusing on your heart center. Visualize a bright turquoise light, a color they say resonates with Syrian frequencies, emanating from your chest, expanding outward with each breath. This color carries the energetic signature that helps align your neuronal pathways with incoming cosmic codes. Deep, slow breathing signals your parasympathetic nervous system to relax, counterbalancing the excitement and sometimes anxiety that accompanies major energetic downloads. If you're battling with fear, judgment, or anger, see if you can treat these emotions as visitors passing through your consciousness, rather than states you must identify with. Journaling, conscious breathing, or even guided visualizations where you release these emotions into a sacred flame can accelerate the clearing process. Remember, every time you let go of a lower vibration emotion, you create space for higher frequencies to anchor in. Creating a sacred space at home will multiply the benefits of your preparation. Light candles or diffuse essential oils like frankincense, sandalwood, or lavender. These have historically been used to raise ambient vibration. Crystals can also help. Quartz for clarity, amethyst for spiritual attunement, and selenite for cleansing. If you can, play music at specific frequencies like 528 Hz or 963 Hz, both known to stimulate heart opening and pineal gland activation. According to the Syrian Council, geometric symbols such as the flower of life or the Metatron's cube can amplify an area's resonance, acting as fractal antennas for the cosmic wave. A quick ritual to clear your space might involve standing in the center, visualizing white or golden light permeating every corner, transmuting any stagnant energy, and setting an intention that this room is a sanctuary for receiving higher wisdom. Now, let's lay out a brief timeline of activities you can follow in the days before, during, and after the April 5th alignment. 2 or 3 days before, increase your water intake and aim to eat mostly raw or lightly cooked vegetables. Begin a consistent meditation routine, at least 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening, focusing on your breath and the turquoise glow in your heart center. If you have access to nature, spend time outdoors barefoot, grounding yourself to Earth's energy. On the actual day, April 5th, set aside at least an hour in the morning or evening for a deeper meditation, and possibly a spiritual practice that resonates with you. Chanting, prayer, or journaling. Envision cosmic light entering through your crown chakra and traveling down to your heart, then radiating out to your entire body. If possible, minimize distractions and remain open to subtle shifts in perception. You may feel tingling at the top of your head, warmth in your chest, or even subtle pressure around your temples as pineal and pituitary glands shift their activity levels. In the days following, keep a journal for dream recollection and synchronicities. Some people find the integration phase is when telepathic or psychic impressions intensify. If you feel overwhelmed, practice grounding techniques like envisioning strong roots going from your feet into the earth. Support your body with high vibration foods. Keep up the hydration and don't neglect gentle exercise. If you find yourself getting restless or anxious at night, try slow, mindful breathing or use an electromagnetic shielding technique recommended by the Syrians. Visualize a sphere of electric blue light around your entire body, sealing out disruptive energies that might otherwise overload your nervous system. Now, at this juncture, let's address some common questions people might have about this event. Q1. Is this energy pulse dangerous? Not inherently. The gamma ray bursts can be intense, but the Syrian Council emphasizes that these frequencies are coded to assist our evolution, not harm us. Any discomfort comes from resistance or unpreparedness. Think of it like adjusting to a brighter light after living in dim conditions for too long. Q2. What if I feel nothing at all? Everyone's sensitivity is different. Some might have dramatic experiences. Others may have more subtle shifts. If you don't feel an immediate change, don't assume nothing is happening. Frequencies work on multiple levels: physical, emotional, spiritual. Stay open and you'll notice gradual changes. Q3. How do I protect my family, especially children? Keep a calm environment at home. Children are often more naturally receptive and might experience heightened creativity or vivid dreams. Encourage them to share these experiences in a supportive atmosphere. Group meditations or family moments of silence can create a reassuring collective field. Q4. What about people who scoff at this? Should I try to convince them? It's best not to push or argue with skeptics. Share information if they're curious, but remember that everyone is on their own timeline. The energy itself will do the convincing, often through personal experience. Q5. Do I need special equipment or crystals, or is it all hype? Crystals and tools can help create a sacred space, but they aren't strictly necessary. The real work is aligning your mindset and opening your heart. Technological devices or fancy gadgets won't replace sincere inner preparation. With these clarifications in mind, let's reveal a special piece of information that has rarely been discussed outside of restricted forums. Commander Ariel has shown Elena Kostas a set of electromagnetic shielding exercises that were once confined to top-level government experiment groups studying astral projection and remote viewing. They revolve around synchronizing your personal electromagnetic field with Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, while consciously shielding the energetic input so your nervous system isn't overloaded. The simplest version is: sit comfortably, close your eyes, and imagine a pulsating wave from Earth's core rising through your feet and meeting a pulsating wave from the cosmos entering through your crown. At the point they meet, typically in your heart or solar plexus, see these two waves harmonize and form a protective orb around you. This orb adjusts the intensity of incoming cosmic rays, letting through only what your system can comfortably handle. Let's momentarily shift to a special revelation that Commander Ariel has imparted. In the hush of one of Elena's most recent trance sessions, he spoke of a hidden alliance of interstellar councils, including Lyrans, Pleiadians, Arcturians, and Syrians, who have meticulously planned this wave to coincide with our planetary readiness. This was not something that Earth's authorities were entirely in the dark about. Selected agencies, especially those involved in space observation, have had a heads up for several years. However, fear of societal upheaval and the desire to maintain the status quo led to a global hush order. But the infiltration of these cosmic energies is now unstoppable. Humanity, in a sense, has collectively chosen to awaken, and no secrecy pact can hold back the wave. To support you in the most direct way possible, I'd like to offer a short guided meditation you can do right now or whenever you feel ready. Gently close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and exhale slowly. Imagine standing on a vast shore at night, looking out at an infinite ocean of stars. See a brilliant turquoise beam of light descending from the sky and gently surrounding your body. As you breathe in, feel this turquoise light entering your lungs, circulating into your bloodstream, bathing every cell with cosmic intelligence. As you exhale, release tension, worry, or skepticism, letting them dissolve into the ground beneath your feet. Then place your awareness in your heart. Sense a subtle, warm pulse there. This is the heartbeat of the universe. Allow your consciousness to merge with it. Affirm silently, I am open, I am receptive, I am safe in my awakening. Stay here for several breaths, basking in the serenity and unity. Finally, bring your awareness back to your body, wiggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. That simple practice can shift you into a more coherent state of reception. Now let's peek into a prophetic timeline that extends beyond April 5th. For the first 2 weeks of April, leading up to the exact wave impact, you'll see an increase in solar wind anomalies and potentially more intense auroras in the northern and southern latitudes. Around April 4th, the lunar eclipse sets the stage, opening a kind of energetic gateway. Between April 5th and April 8th, we expect the strongest cosmic influx, potentially visible as heightened Schumann resonance spikes, or noticeable gamma-ray readings if you follow advanced astronomical data. From April 9th to April 20th, integration occurs. This window might reveal massive paradigm shifts in global discussions, everything from breakthroughs in free energy technology to major socio-political movements championing unity and transparency. By late April to mid-May, you'll see a coalescing of awakened communities, forging new pathways in holistic health, education, and governance. It's as if the entire planet collectively steps onto a new timeline where cooperation, empathy, and a sense of cosmic citizenship begin to flourish. Before we conclude, let's tie all these threads together. We've learned the core details. A powerful gamma-ray pulse is incoming, and we have real data, NASA's own instruments, to confirm unusual bursts from the Galactic Center. We've seen how ancient civilizations like the Maya, Egyptians, and Sumerians all predicted cosmic alignment events that trigger leaps in consciousness. We've explored the signs and symptoms, physical, emotional, intuitive, and discovered that while they can be intense, they are gateways to an extraordinary personal and collective awakening. We've discussed how to prepare through meditation, diet, grounding, creating sacred spaces, journaling, and practicing electromagnetic shielding. Most importantly, we've illuminated the reasons for urgency. This is a small but powerful window, a cosmic corridor that opens wide around April 5th and offers a unique opportunity to jumpstart your spiritual evolution. Missing this window doesn't mean you're doomed, but the energy is especially potent right now, like a rocket booster that can lift you exponentially higher if you harness it at precisely the right moment. Imagine a world in which thousands, even millions, of people suddenly become more compassionate, more intuitive, and more aligned with a higher vision of unity. governments lose their grip on secrecy because newly awakened citizens start sharing telepathic insights and building transparent networks of community. Economic systems begin a gentle unraveling, not in chaos, but in a guided transformation toward resource sharing and ethical collaboration. Our planet, once racked by conflict and exploitation, starts to heal as more minds and hearts awaken to the sacredness of all life. The Syrian Council calls this the 5D Earth acceleration, where the veil of separation dissolves, allowing us to co-create a luminous future. Now, the path forward depends on you, your willingness to prepare, to remain open, and to help anchor this energy. One person alone can spark a transformation in their circle, but together we can shift the entire collective consciousness. So here's what I ask you to do next. First, make a commitment to follow the steps outlined today. Your daily meditations, your dietary adjustments, your emotional clearings. Second, share this message with those who are ready to hear it. Form small circles, online or in person, where you can collectively meditate and swap experiences. This synergy amplifies the field, making the transition smoother for everyone. Third, keep an eye out for future updates from Elena Kostas and other channels aligned with the Syrian Council. More transmissions may be coming as this wave nears, offering further instructions and codes tailored to our evolving state. Remember, the entire cosmos is cheering us on. We're not alone. The fact that you're still here, watching or listening, speaks volumes about your readiness and your role in this grand play of consciousness. By April 5th, 2025, you will stand on a precipice. Remain in the old patterns or embrace the incoming wave and let it uplift you into the next octave of existence. Will you stay rooted in the old Earth's limitations, or will you open your heart, expand your mind, and claim the unprecedented gifts pouring in from the Galactic Center? The choice is yours, and the time is now. As you move forward on this path, never forget that this wave is, at its core, about love, an expansive, transforming, all-encompassing love that recognizes the interconnection of every form of life. Yes, the revelations can be overwhelming. Yes, these abilities might shock you at first. But within this cosmic invitation lies the key to reclaiming your own divine power, forging a reality that's not just about survival, but about thriving in unity with each other, our planet, and the countless civilizations watching from beyond our stars. I urge you to keep your senses tuned for the subtle vibrations already coursing through the atmosphere. Witness how, as the days pass, your perceptions sharpen, colors may appear brighter, your dreams richer, your intuition more accurate. Let these signs remind you that you are intricately connected to the universal dance unfolding at this very moment. The only thing left is to decide how fully you'll embrace this gift, this cosmic impetus urging you to break free from old constructs and align with the limitless expanses of your true self. If you feel called to stay in touch with like-minded individuals, consider joining community forums or online groups dedicated to conscious evolution. Humanity's next leap doesn't happen in isolation. It's a collective wave. Share your experiences, offer support to those who feel disoriented, and above all, stay curious. Commander Ariel insists that curiosity and open-mindedness are the qualities that most rapidly align us with higher frequencies. Doubt and fear create static, muffling the clear signals that are trying to reach you. But an open heart, a questioning mind, and a spirit of exploration turn you into a perfect receiver for cosmic truth. As a final note, picture in your mind a flame that can never be extinguished, an eternal spark that sits at the core of your being. In times of doubt or overwhelm, remember this flame. It's fed by the boundless field of universal love, and with every gamma ray pulse, every cosmic wave, it grows brighter, illuminating your path and radiating out to touch the lives of others. This is your infinite power source. No government secret, no fear narrative, and no entrenched system can take that from you. We are on the cusp of a planetary renaissance, one sparked by energies older than time and guided by intelligences that recognize our immense potential. I invite you to stand at this threshold with me. Let's honor the extraordinary opportunity we've been given. Let's rise to meet the cosmic call, uniting in clarity, compassion, and courage. And when the pulse arrives, remember you are not just a passive observer. You are a beacon, a conductor of divine frequencies, a co-creator of a new epoch for Earth. Watch closely in the coming days. Hold on to your highest intentions and prepare to discover the latent gifts that have always lived inside you, waiting for just this moment to awaken.